I got a court appointment coming up, and I was wanting something modest. I'm just looking for something businessy, I guess. Maybe something to wear to church, I don't know. Or a funeral.
Amy usually dresses like a hoe, a Helena. For a court appearance, Amy should look halfway decent. No baby daddy or booty, eat my booty, or whatever Amy likes to wear.
I'm in an XL. What size are you now?
A large?
Well, I can wear a large. I just like mine. I like sizing up for some reason. Do you think this will look good in front of the judge?
Better than anything else you own.
Just the clothes alone you wear sometimes. Guilty.
Glad to meet you. I'm Dr. Terry.
So those scans you did?
Brainwave activity, that's 14%. We want to see that number be greater than 80%.
So are you saying that Amy's brain is only working at 14%?
What I'm saying is that Amy's brain could work a lot better. So yes. The first thing we're going to do here is a mobility assessment. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you do a squat. You're doing good. I'm going to take your shoes off.
Gage, come here. Somebody's coming to see you. Damn, Glenn.
I walk in the door and the boys are dressed as police cars. That's kind of fitting for what happened.
Because next year we'll be at Brian's house.
What the hell is Amy thinking?
Are y'all ready for this?
Here we go.
You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Okay.
Amy? Amy? I know we both said we'd never do this again. Will you marry me?
You know I will.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I love you.
I know.
The hell?
Welcome back to another 1,000 Pound Sisters recap. We're going to talk about season 7, episode 5. It was such a freaking good episode. I literally just finished watching it. And usually after I watch the episode, I wait like a couple days before I record the recap. But I could not help myself. I couldn't wait to talk about it. And by the title of this video, you probably know the main things that happened. I know. I'm shook as well. So let's get into the recap. But before we do, I just wanted to plug in my other social media accounts, okay? Because I'm a thirsty hoe. So first, I want you to thumbs up this video and like it right now. Okay. And 2, I want you to follow one of my other accounts. Okay. I have a podcast, I have an Instagram, and I have a second channel. So you can choose one. Okay. You don't have to follow all 3, but pick one, please. Thank you. Now, without further ado, let's get into the recap. Amy's court date is just a few days away, so she needs an outfit that covers all of her booty cheeks.
Cause this bitch would walk in there showing the booty crack and all.
So Chris and Tammy take her out shopping. While he's driving there, he tries to drill it into Amy that this is a very serious matter and something like this cannot happen again. Oh, and remember in my last video, I was like, obviously Amy wouldn't smoke with her kids in the car. Well, I found video clips of her doing that exact same thing. She was smoking in the same exact room as her kids. I think she was smoking and she was holding her kid, or the kid was right behind her. So never mind, that is very much a possibility that she smoked in the car that her kids were in. Amy asks Chris if he could give her a ride to and from court, and he says, okay, as long as my boss gives me the day off. And I'm just like, oh my God, what would you do without your brother Chris Zaddy? Oh, by the way, my editor said that Chris reminds him of Matt Damon. I'm just like, what? What is he on? So then I Googled Matt Damon and I'm like, holy crap, Chris looks like Matt Damon. They go to a store called Cute as a Button. As they're shopping, Amy realizes that Tammy is now smaller than her because Tammy's buying a size large and Amy's buying extra large. And that's never happened before.
Well, I can wear a large. I just like mine. I like sizing up for some reason.
Amy was always the smaller sister. So all of a sudden she's the bigger sister and it's kind of weird to her. And Amy's like, well, I can fit into a large, by the way. I just like to fit things a little loose. She's been gaining weight ever since the camel bite and her arrest, probably due to stress eating, but she doesn't care about that right now. Right now, she is only focused on getting through the court and making sure that she's gonna be okay and her kids are gonna be okay.
Weight loss is the furthest thing from my mind. I got bigger fish to fry and bigger camels to kill.
Tammy spends some time with her mom, Mama Darlene, and she takes her to a hair salon to get her hair done because she hasn't gotten a proper haircut in 3 years.
What are y'all wanting to do today?
I want my hair washed and cut like a pixie tie.
Now, some of y'all might think that's a really long time, but I've gone longer. I haven't been to a hair salon in maybe 7 years. I know. I've been chopping off my own hair in the bathroom with my regular kitchen shears because I don't do my hair. I haven't worn my hair down. I just put it up in a bun. And also, one of the reasons why I don't go to the hair salon is I have Asian hair, so I need an Asian hair cutter, salon artist, whatever, to do my hair because they know how to cut Asian hair. Our hair is very different. So, the last time I went, she was so shocked by my weight gain and she could not hide it. And Asian people are very blunt when it comes to weight. She's like, oh my God, you gained so much weight. What happened to you? Like, oh God, wow, you look so different. Oh my goodness, you look so big. And I have anxiety from that. I was traumatized from that visit. So I have not been going back to her. But I also felt like I didn't deserve to get my hair done. It's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. Not calling myself a pig, but like, you know what I mean, right? It's just, what's the point of getting my hair done? Also, I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror on the hair salon seat because I have never looked as ugly as I do anytime I'm on a hair salon chair. Like, why? Is it just me or does anybody else hate the way they look? Tammy and Darlene catch up at the hair salon. It's really nice to see them chat it up and be nice to each other because Darlene used to be quite mean. Okay, but Darlene says Tammy's changed. She's so positive. She is mouthy, but she stands up for herself. She's just seen a lot of positive changes in her.
Tammy's like a whole new person, physically, mentally. I mean, she stands up for herself more than she used to. Used to, she just let anybody run over, where now she stands up to her people.
Now, Tammy tells her mom about her friend, Andrea. We all know it's her girlfriend. She hasn't told her mom yet. And she's very nervous to tell her because she doesn't know if her mom's going to support her in a same-sex relationship.
Does she think Andrea is your good friend, or does she know that Andrea is your girlfriend?
I don't know.
In my opinion, there's no way the mom doesn't know. Tammy's wearing her literal name on her neck. Why the hell would she wear a necklace that says her platonic friend's name? Then we see Amy go to a chiropractor to get treated for her back pain. And okay, side note again, all right, I'm sorry not to make everything about me, but I relate to so much of their problems when it comes to like weight related issues since I'm also obese. Actually, I just went to the doctor the other day and now I am in the fat category, the just fat overweight category. So yay, and also towards the end of my last video, my last recap, I was getting lightheaded and yes, my blood pressure was too low and I was being over medicated. So I was on 25 milligrams of a beta blocker and now I'm on 12.5 and so far today I feel great. So the chiropractor tells the cameras that only 14% of Amy's brain works.
What I'm saying is that Amy's brain could work a lot better. I'm gonna take your shoes off. Good.
My dirty feet.
Oh my God, her feet. Her feet are so nasty. When the chiropractor pressed her lower back, and I think he said it was her L1 or her L2, that's exactly where my pain is. For the first 6 years, it has been just my right lower back, the right side, and now it's my left, so now it's both. Tammy goes over Amy's house. Her boys are playing. They're dressed up as policemen. They are so freaking adorable. I guess it's October because Tammy brought over Halloween decorations and we know the Slaton sisters love Halloween. Amy tells Tammy that she and the boys are moving in with Brian in a few months and Tammy's like, what the hell are you thinking?
This is the last year we'll probably decorate here because next year we'll be at Brian's house.
But you know, what can she do? Amy's gonna do what she wants to do. Chris takes Britney to the doctor's office because she wants to start her own weight loss journey. And she also wants to get her diabetes under control. She's starting to really feel the negative effects of the diabetes. And if she doesn't change anything soon, the doctor told her that she's gonna need to start injecting insulin, and her A1C is currently at a 10. We find out that she drinks 6 cans of soda a day, and I'm pretty sure they're not the mini cans. I'm pretty sure they're the full regular sized cans.
I drink a lot of soda.
And not diet, right? Mm-mm. Yeah. How many a day do you think you drink?
I would say probably 6.
6 sodas. When she said 6 sodas, Chris looked at her and he was like, that's on a slow day, meaning she drinks more than 6 sodas a day. Every single day. But I can't really judge her that harshly because I used to be a daily soda drinker. And no, not diet. You cannot make me drink diet soda. Ever. I'm sorry, it tastes like absolute shit to me. I'd rather not drink soda at all than to drink diet. I don't know how. I think people who love diet soda, their taste buds are different, because I genuinely believe that they love the taste of diet soda, but because to me it tastes so foul, I can't believe that they are tasting the same exact thing as I'm tasting. Does that make sense? But anyway, Dr. Smith tells Britney she has to cut the soda and watch her diet. He's not going to give her a weight loss goal for now, but he just wants her to fix her diet, focus on her diet for now. And then Chris is a little bit salty, but I think he was joking, because every single time he went to go see Dr. Smith was like, you need to lose 50 pounds, you need to lose 50 pounds. And Chris is like, oh, so what? Britney doesn't get a weight loss goal when I constantly got a 50-pound weight loss goal? So I think he was joking.
I ain't worried about your weight. We just need you to worry your blood sugar. What the hell kind of is that?
Tammy meets her mom at the restaurant and brings her girlfriend, Andrea. They finally meet. It was definitely awkward, for sure, but I thought it went well. As I suspected, Darlene had a feeling that Andrea was Tammy's girlfriend, and I think most parents who are somewhat close to their kids know deep down, you know? Darlene says, I don't care about women on women or men on men deals, as long as they're happy. So I guess that's a good thing. Mama Slaton approves of Andrea, and honestly, I like her. I think Tammy and Andrea are very cute together. They're a super cute couple. Andrea seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. She clearly makes Tammy very happy, and I'm happy for them. I'm most happy for Tam Tam. Now it's haunted house time. It's Amy, her new man Brian, and Tammy and Misty go to the haunted house. Side note, I don't understand how people go to these things. Are you guys not scared? Do you guys not have are you guys not nervous? Do you not have anxiety? Like, I don't understand how people don't get scared of things popping out, or they're not scared of the dark. Maybe it's because I'm scared of all those things. I went to a haunted house once in high school and I will never do it again. Never, never, never. That was terrifying. For me, watching the Slatons go through the haunted house on TV was scary enough for me. Like, I was getting anxious for them, even though they were strolling on through the haunted house like they were, I don't know, going through the shopping mall. They were not faced by anything. There were goblins, there were monsters, zombies, there was even a haunted girl with her dress hiked up. I don't know what happened there, but she should pull her dress down. And then, out of nowhere, Brian gets down on one knee, he pulls out a ring and proposes to Amy.
What are you doing?
I know we both said we'd never do this again. Will you marry me?
What the fork? Tammy and Misty give each other the look, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? Also, I want to know if the surrounding monsters knew that this was going to happen. Probably not, because they all got real quiet and real awkward. So Brian proposes, Amy accepts, and then they leave the haunted house. Tammy says the most unenthusiastic congratulations I've ever heard in my life.
Congratulations.
But I don't blame her, though. I would have reacted the same exact way. And then Amy waits for Misty to congratulate her, but she doesn't. So Amy's like, Misty, look at my ring. Look, have you seen my engagement ring? And Misty goes, oh yeah, congratulations. I need to know if this was the first time that Misty and Tammy met Brian or not. Or did they meet prior? Because they had no idea. They clearly do not have a relationship with Brian. Amy can sense that her sisters are not too thrilled about her engagement, and Tammy tells them, I think you guys are moving way too fast, but good luck.
I said I want the best for y'all.
Thank you.
I think y'all need to slow down some, though.
Amy says that they've been looking at rings a week after meeting each other. And she doesn't think anything is wrong with that, since there are some people who get into arranged marriages where they don't even meet their partner until the day of the wedding, aka married at first sight. So a week, 2 months, who cares? They love each other and they know that they want to spend the rest of their lives together. Amy and Brian talk about where they want their wedding. They're thinking about maybe another haunted house. They think about a sanatorium. I didn't even know what a sanatorium was. I looked it up, and I guess it's one of those old mental hospital asylum places. Like they have a lot of like spooky stories.
I want a real ghost at my wedding.
You know my first choice.
What?
Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Not my ideal. Like, I understand that you guys like haunted things and scary things, but to have a wedding there? I don't know. Amy and Brian go their way. Misty and Tammy leave together. Amy immediately cries to Brian, saying that her sisters are never happy for her. For example, when Caleb proposed to Tammy, Amy was so happy for her. So why couldn't she extend the same grace and the happiness and the emotions? Like, why couldn't she be happy for her too? Now, here are my thoughts about Brian. People were saying that he's trying to get close to Amy's kids. He might be a kitty diddler, and that influenced me, okay? I did think he was creepy, and now I was watching his scenes through that lens. But now, I don't think so. I don't think it's fair for us to really think that, right? Without any evidence or anything like that. So let's throw that thought out the door. More realistically, he is definitely a love bomber. He moves very fast. He seems very nice with the kids. He seems very nice to Amy. He seems a little socially unaware because, like, I don't understand how Brian doesn't care what Amy's family thinks. How does he not care to meet the rest of the family before proposing to her? How does he not care to have a relationship with any of Amy's siblings? Like, that is so weird to me. So yeah, that's what happened. Amy got engaged. I believe they were together for 2 months total, but they had been looking at engagement rings a week later. I don't know why Brian wants to move so fast, but then Amy does too. It's like they're both in this together. I think it's so irresponsible, but who knows? Maybe they'll be the perfect couple and they'll last forever and ever. I mean, this isn't unheard of, right? Like meeting someone, just knowing, and then being married for like 50 years. Who knows? Before I end this video, I want to go through my comment section from my last recap for 1,000 Pound Sisters and maybe answer any questions or respond. I'm going to go through the top 10. So, let's see. This was, you know what? This is going to be from episode 3 because I didn't post episode 4 recap yet. I have a new editor, so if you guys have any feedback about the editing of this video, let me know down in the comments and I can relay that to my editor. But let's go over the top 10 comments from my episode 3 recap. I personally wouldn't trust a man so eager to move in with small children so quickly because unfortunately, creeps target single mothers for this. Oh my God. See, now I can't. Now I'm going to watch him through that lens again. Someone said, yeah, and him being a pediatric nurse is honestly more of a red flag for me because predators tend to get jobs like that where they have access to vulnerable children such as bus drivers or youth pastors or doctors. Oh my God, speaking of a youth pastor. Do you guys ever Google people that you used to know or that you grew up with or that you were friends with like in your childhood? That's what I did. I Googled someone that I knew. I went to church with him. I learned that he became a youth pastor. He was also a tutor. And he was arrested. I found his mugshot. He was in a relationship with, I think, a 17-year-old. But I remember she was the legal age to be able to consent, but the problem was he was in like a, power position. He was her youth pastor and she was his student. So yeah, and to know that he was also a tutor for like kids, for like high school kids. Ugh. But we cannot just assume that that's what Brian is because we've never seen any proof. The only thing we know for sure is he definitely love bombs. He definitely moves very fast. He's persistent and pushy in getting what he wants. So that's what we know for sure. Amy needs to learn from Mama June about the effects of moving creepers / weirdos in with your kids. Now, I don't know about Mama June or Honey Boo Boo, but sounds sad. That man is 100% a creep. Just because he is a pediatric nurse doesn't mean he's trustworthy. Ooh, so the popular opinion is the fact that he's a pediatric nurse and he's so focused on Amy's kids, like playing with the kids, being there for the kids. But the thing is, it could be totally innocent. Oh, God, I don't know. It's hard. What I'm trying to say is, as a mother, like if I had children, young children, that's where my mind would go. And that's how I would have to think. As a mother, you have to protect your children. And you don't want to think the worst of somebody you love, but you kind of have to. You kind of have to know that it's a possibility. And especially not knowing this person for that long, like she probably thinks she knows him very, very well. But another red flag, and I've mentioned this before, is he keeps telling her, like, I know we've only known each other for a month or 2 months, but it feels like we've known each other for years and years and years. And that's kind of how Amy justifies the speed of their relationship. I don't even think a single mom should introduce her small kids to a new love interest within a couple months, let alone move them in with them. I agree. I absolutely agree. I think that is so dangerous. Next comment. Way to go, Poe. And here's the math. If you started at 225 and you are now 182, you've lost 43 pounds. Slay queen. I didn't even know I lost over 43 pounds. Thank you. Persistence is such a red flag. Coercion is not consent. Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw something online that said creeps don't choose the kids, they choose the parents. Oh my God. I just got chills. Again, we can't assume that Brian is a kitty diddler. Okay. Honestly, he doesn't give creep vibes. He just gives, I've been a loser my whole life and I'm approaching an old age and I'm out of options type of vibe. Wait, that could also be true. That could absolutely be true. Next comment. Girl, a belly button is the reason that we exist. It is where our umbilical cords were connected to our mothers. You had me dying when you said that it serves no purpose. Yes, I know. I know when you're inside the womb. But I meant afterwards. I meant after when we're born. We don't need the belly button, right? Next comment. As a gay, I can understand Tammy's hesitation to tell her family. You never know for sure how someone will react, and losing your family is a big gamble. Many people, especially in the South, who are, quote, okay with gay, are only so until confronted with it. Some people can even get violent. There's just a lot to consider, and no one should take it personally that somebody hesitated to come out to them. Yes. Thank you for that. In a past recap, I was like, why does Amy fart so much? And why do her farts smell so bad? And somebody wrote, you seem to have forgotten the way she cooks. Pasta Alfredo with chocolate chips. You're right. You are absolutely right. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.